when the wind was so cold that my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel that my tears turned to dust and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. I finished crying in the instant that you left, and I made myself so strong again, somehow. And it was going so well. And I made myself so strong again, somehow. And I banished every memory you and I had ever made. But when you touch me like this, and then you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold, and there were flashes of light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any laws allow. Enough of that. Hi guys, how you going? I'm back then. It's my triumphant return. I haven't made a video in 6 weeks, sorry about that, but I've been living in hostels for the last 6 weeks and I didn't really want to get my camera out in a hostel because the other people there would think I was crazy. But I thought that lovely piece of sling-de on there would be a good way to introduce myself. Again, it's all coming back to me, guys. The love of video making, the mysterious project, it's all coming back to me now. I did make one video on my main channel in the last 6 weeks, to be fair, but I only did that because I was struck by a sudden inspiration to respond to Hannah, Hey Girl Hey, her Project for Awesome video. I actually paid an extra $10 for a hotel for one night just so I could film that video, but I just couldn't do that for 6 weeks, sorry guys. I thought I'd do a quick one-sentence summary of all the things that I missed. The first one was end-of-the-world scenarios and ultimate dystopian futures and stuff like that. And a lot of people ask me, is there a torture or a pain worse? Well, a lot of people ask me, a lot of people say that there's no pain worse than childbirth, but I disagree. I think that the ultimate torture in the world would be being forced to watch every episode of The Big Bang Theory in a row, just every series, just on a loop, forever. I can't imagine anything worse. The next theme was vlogging about VidCon. Yes, I will be going to VidCon for the 2nd year running. I don't know when I'm going to be getting there, but I'm going to leave the day after the Disney day, so straight away, because I've got to get back to Melbourne. The next two themes were about Christmas. I didn't want anything for Christmas, and I didn't get anything for Christmas, so woo, everything worked out well. Actually, that's kind of a lie. My parents agreed to pay for my flight home for Christmas, and my grandparents gave me some money, so I did actually do pretty well out of this year's Christmas. Wow. New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution is to read more, and I just finished listening to the audiobook of The Fault in Our Stars, and I want you guys' opinion on this, actually. Is listening to an audiobook, does that count as reading a book? Can you say, yeah, I've read The Fault in Our Stars now? Can I do that? I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating, even though I can't really think why. And because that was my New Year's resolution, that's why I chose the book theme last week that I didn't make a video for. I don't really read as much as I used to, which is a shame, and I'm trying to get back into it, and at the moment, I'm reading Harry Potter in Spanish. Harry Potter y la Cámara Secreta. So yeah, that's all the themes that I've missed, and I've got to say, this was a brilliant week for me to return, because what a theme. What a theme, guys. I really enjoyed making this video.